and welcome to the channel. If you're new, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, consider subscribing because there's a lot coming up. Because no, I'm still waiting on parts, I swear. The reason why I'm not been putting out, I've just been waiting and stuff and living here, and I have to pick up at the border and work, and it's a sob story, but yes, I'm just waiting on parts. I have so many half finished project, but I'm just waiting for parts from the US. The troubles of living in Canada. But I also have very good news. My bumper has finally arrived in the US, and it's in transport somewhere from LA to Niagara Falls. I don't know when. So maybe if I'm lucky, I'll have it by next weekend, because it ain't gonna be there for tomorrow for sure. So maybe by next weekend, I will have my bumper, and then this thing can get painted. I have to test for this first to see if anything needs to be, you know, adjusted and cut, and you know, because you know, I'm not just gonna leave it like that. But enough of that. But the bumper is on its way, so this car is gonna be painted soon enough. Now, I know from a lot of you guys who've seen the thumbnail, you're cussing and ranting and raving. How could I? I got some Brembro calipers off our C63 AMG. I think it's a 2013 C63 AMG.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Oh, I dare. And I strip them and I powder coat them because I have the brackets to fit. Like, I want a big brake kit. I'm never going to the track because after all this trouble, I'm not taking the chances. I'm not worried about my driving skills. I'm worried about other people's driving skills. I'm not taking this to the track and have something happen to you, because after all this work, that's the last thing I want to see. But come on guys, you know a big brake kit looks good behind your wheels. And for some reason, well, BMW wasn't really doing big brake at them times for these cars. So I wanted one, and trust me, I'm not giving up my young one to pay for a big brake kit, because these Brembo kits and these Stop Tech kits, they're mad money. And here in Canada, like if you see a brake kit over there for $3,000, by the time I'm getting here, that's $5,000. Just for the front alone. Sorry, not doing it. I searched and I found a bracket from Freaky Parts in the UK. I got the bracket, so he sent you the bracket and the brake lines, and he tell you which caliper to get. And I got the caliper from the C63. I tested it and it worked great. So I just have to strip it, powder coat it, and gonna install it, and I'm gonna love it. Now I'm trying to figure out something for the back. That one's a lot harder because no one seems to want to do the back. And I know you're gonna have some brake bias if you don't do the back, so I'm still working on something for the back. But for now, the front is done. So let me jump right into this and start pissing some people off. Well, this is it, gentlemen. This is the 6-piston caliper that's gonna be going on the M3. Now, like I said before, this is from an AMG. Yes, sacrilege. You know what? I'm just gonna laugh it off. But here you go. It's an AMG 6-piston calipers. It's in rough shape, but the caliper itself is good. The paint is in rough shape. So I'm just gonna take it apart, sandblast it. Probably have to dip it in my stanky ass stripper, and powder coat it. But once I do that, I'm just gonna go take it apart, and the only thing that's wrong with this one is that little boy there is twisted up a bit. So once I fix that, everything else is good. I'm gonna take it apart, clean it, order new pads. I got new rotors coming because these one, yeah, I think they've seen their lifespan. Looks bad now, but it's gonna look sweet when it's done. Looking a lot better from the red one. Actually, it wasn't red, it was gray. The original color was gray, then someone get a bright idea of painting in red, because I don't know why everyone seems to love red caliper. So when I was sandblasting it, I noticed it was going to silver, and I looked and there was silver color underneath. So from silver to red, now back to aluminum. And there's only one thing I gotta get rid off of it. Let's see if I can see it. If you can see it there, it says AMG right there. That's the only thing we gotta get rid of. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to. So what I'm gonna do, I got one of these grinding bits here on my drill, and I'm just gonna use that.
What we like, lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I took, wet like on
all gone. I'm gonna make it a little bit neater, but make sure you have the drill in reverse. There you go. Make sure you have the drilling forward because I had mine in reverse. That's why it was taking so long. But now that it's like that, I'm just gonna clean it up a bit and then I should turn the oven on, let it warm up in a minute. Everything is cleaned, taped up like crazy. I don't want no powder getting in anywhere it's not supposed to get it. So everything is taped up nicely. And now I'm gonna put it in the oven to outgas it, as they call it. Open up all the pores so I don't have any air bubbles and burn off any grease. And I'm gonna heat it up to about 500. You're supposed to bake this about four, depends where you are, in Canada or the US. It's either 200 or 400, but because this is aluminum, it takes a lot longer to heat up than if it was steel calipers. So you have to turn the oven up a little bit higher. Now I'm just gonna throw it in there. Give it a good 10 minutes or so, let it outgas, and then I'm gonna put the powder on. Plus, it also lets the powder stick a lot better when it's warmer.
I did half a zen, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, hey, like a light, hey, like a light. Hey. Slept through the flight, hey, not for the night. 767 minutes.
So after that's in there for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I think it's 10 or 12 minutes, I can't remember, it's been so long. So after it's been in there for that time, I'm gonna take it out, let it cool down because I have to put the sticker on. And as you notice, the color is not quite orange yet. It's gonna change after you put the clear coat on. So once I put the sticker back on, warm it up a bit, put the clear coat on, it's gonna completely change. Like I said, I've been battling back and forth between colors, and you know what? I'm the one doing it. I can always change if I don't like it, but you know what? I think the orange is gonna look good to go with the interior and all the other stuff. So wait till I put the orange on it. Wait till I put the clear on and then see what it looks like. So I put the logo on there, and now I'm just gonna put the clear coat on, and you're gonna actually see how the color changes. And I think I'm gonna like it. It's not for everybody. Like most of the stuff on this car is not for everyone, but this car is not for everyone, it's just for me. Is my hair orange? Huh?
Had me out like a light, hey, like a light, hey, like a light. Hey. Slept through the flight, hey, not for the night.
So I'll put them side to side when I'm done. When this one comes out, I'll put it beside the other one and let you see the difference after you put the clear coat on. Here you can see the color difference between the two. So this one has no clear coat on it yet, and this one is fully clear coat, as you can see. You see how much more the color stands out than this one? So I'm just gonna do the other one now, and the damn thing turned red again. Ah, man. Oh well, I might also have to stick the black one over it, but as you can see, color difference. They're finally powder coated, and I love the way they turned out. The clear coat had, I wouldn't say the clear coat. When I put the sticker on for the M3, the orange had bled through it and you couldn't see it, so I had to re-put another one over it. But I gotta protect it so it doesn't get dirty, so I might put some clear coat on just on the sticker layer, because everything else is nice and clear coat on hard. I don't want anything else on that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on that for now, but let me show you what they look like. Take a look at that. Doesn't that just look damn good? Like, you can still see in there no powder on there because you can't risk getting any powder inside. But just look at this thing. Oh my Lord. And there we go. So instead of AMG, this is what it looks like now. And I'm telling you, love the way it turned out. Look at that. Just look at my quality workmanship here. Man, I can't wait to get these on the car. Look how good it turned out. Alright guys, I know a lot of you wanted to see it installed on the car, but I can't do it yet. Like I said, I'm waiting on parts. I'm getting new rotors because these ones are old. I'm getting some nice rotors to put on the car, so I can't do the install. Plus, when you do new rotors and pad, you have to break them in. And as you guys can see, let me show you. No windows, a lot of junk on the back, no window back there. No window in the front. No brake light, nothing back here. And the front is even worse. So no, I can't take it for a drive to break those pads in. And trust me, after spending so much money on those rotors and pads, I want to make sure they're breaking properly, so I can't do that. But you see the caliper, and I have some nice pads coming in for it, rotors coming in for it. So when it's time, I'll do a full install, and then you guys will really see what it's going to look like. And I can't wait to get them on there, and I can't wait to put my wheels. Too much to do. But like I said, if you're triggered, sucks to be you. But as you can see, no one can be able to tell that they were from our AMG. Even if it was, I don't care. I saved myself so much money. I paid $400 for these calipers. Yeah, $400 for the set. I didn't have to fix anything on them. Nothing was broken. The bracket, I think the bracket and the lines were maybe 250 Canadian somewhere. It's not too expensive. 300 Canadian maybe. So for maybe $900 for a big brake kit for the front. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that. And I'm sure I'm gonna love the way it looks on the car. But that's it for now. So stay tuned for more, because as soon as parts come in, I'm gonna start throwing these videos out. Actually, I'm gonna start editing a lot of the unfinished videos, so when I finish it, I don't have to do everything. But like I said, if you're new, consider subscribing. If you're not new, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. Laters.
Like a light, hey, like a light, hey, like a light. Slept through the flight, hey, not for the night. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to